Okay, so I'm going to answer this question that I was asked. And yes, I was asked this question a few days ago, but I have things I've been trying to do because of the um, deadlines I have for today, October 31st. But since obviously the November shakeups have already started happening, I'm going to get this question out the way. And then I'm going to do some things that I have to do. But I'm also going to say, y'all know I am a human talisman, that I'm divinely protected, which means that when I move, you should move. You really should be paying attention to things and not being trapped in the conventional societal norms. But anyway, you got to have this, you got to live a certain way. You got to let that go because the world is changing. All right, here's the question. How is it that a spirit that has been dead for many, many years can find you who are alive, and the two of you have not been in communication with each other for many, many years prior to that spirit departing this earthly realm? Well, two things. One, time is an illusion. What you consider 5 years is not the same as 5 years to someone who has transitioned to the other side, nor to someone who is waiting to transition to this form, right? So that's one thing. Two, once you make a connection with a person, whether it be in this lifetime or in a previous lifetime, in any other lifetime, that connection is there. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to always be with that person in every lifetime, but it does mean that no matter where you go in the plane of existence, you would be connected to that person. So they will always be able to find you and connect with you. No matter what, no matter this lifetime or the next, no matter if you're still in the physical and they have already transitioned, there will still be a connection. Not all connections are good connections. There's such thing as karmic connections where it's like a toxicity and it's always a struggle, right? Your nemesis in essence. And then there's those who truly love you and you truly love them, but for whatever reason, there's always something keeping the two of you from actually coming to one, right? So therefore, it's easy. And also, if a spirit has a connection to a person, like a person, say you meet a person and you feel like that's the absolute love of your life, right? And that person seems to feel the same way, that you're the absolute love of your life. And let's just say it was back in the time of the war, where people were separated by war, and they pull one person, take them to one place, pull a person, take them to a different place. Does that stop the connection? Although the two individuals eventually go on with their lives, does that break up the connection? No, it does not. All it means is that that connection could not become one completely in the physical, but they were one spiritually, right? They had an emotional connection. They would join. They go on, they transition to the next lifetime, and one person just so happens to have a place waiting for the other person and want the other person to be with them. That actually happens. And so there was a thing about in the Bible where it says, "In my Father's house there are many mansions." So people think of mansions as some big grandiose place, but what in reality is homes, is places for people to reside, kind of like a different type of community, although they're not like farming and things of that nature, but a place where those spirits can intertwine together. And recently my grandfather came to me and let me know that him and my grandmother were connected in a home in this next level. So that kind of stuff happens, right? And we don't necessarily think of that and really, really resonate with it on this side of the world. So that's what can happen at pretty much any given time. Now, I also said to someone, because this has happened, especially working in healthcare and in hospital settings, where when people are getting ready to transition, sometimes spirits that have gone before them that they recognize as loved ones come to them to kind of take them to the other side. You can say no. You can refuse to go. Most people don't realize they can refuse to go, right? And actually, a lot of times, that's what near-death experiences are about. Sometimes people don't refuse to go, and sometimes other ones tell them don't come, right? But anyway, that's a whole different thing. So that's hopefully answers the question. that this person had. And I'm going to go and hopefully get some things done because time is ticking on this day. All right. Bye.